Indigenous women and girls are murdered at a rate that's 10 times higher than all other ethnicities. And murder is the third leading cause for death of Indigenous women.
That should be
The
like
rate.
alarm bells should be going off everywhere.
Mhm.
And the fact that this is just unsaid in most places and politicians aren't talking about this. I think Joe Biden talked about it maybe once. You know, they were talking about getting a task force together and things like that to start to do something about this issue. But then when it actually comes down to brass tacks, they don't do anything. There's this big issue just in law enforcement in general of like cases where local law enforcement does absolutely nothing and federal law enforcement doesn't want to get involved because of jurisdictional issues. People don't want to step on each other's toes. And so what ends up happening is nothing gets done. And so families just sit around frustrated and banging their head against the wall because the local law enforcement won't do anything. So they say, okay, if you're not going to do anything, I'm going to go up above you. And then they go to federal law enforcement and they just are like, oh, sorry, we can't do anything because they're already investigating it.
Everyone's
but they're
just
not
pointing their fingers at the other.